Talk about going up to Notre Dame, what this experience is going to be like, the environment that you're kind of expecting with all of the tradition and the history that football program has.
It's going to be a great environment. Everybody knows it, you know what I'm saying? They have a lot of tradition. And Notre Dame was the touchdown Jesus. And we're really looking forward to it. We know it's going to be a great environment, 90 to 100,000 fans just going against us. And we're really looking forward to that experience.
How do you avoid from, once you go through the tunnel and you get out there on that field, from being bug-eyed or whatnot, and just understanding that, you're here to play a football game?
That's the thing. It's really mental. Once you get that first little bit of contact, I feel like I get relaxed, and I feel like a bunch of our guys get relaxed after they get that first bit of contact. And you know what I'm saying? This first catch, or whether it's a first block, or first knockdown, or something like that, you really get comfortable and get acquainted to the game.
How big would it be for you guys, especially on this national stage? It's not impossible to pull off an upset on Notre Dame. So many teams have almost pulled it off this year. You guys being that team, how fortunate would that be for the program?
It'll be very big for us, being that we're fighting for bowl eligibility and going up to Notre Dame with their ranking, and we know they have great talent, we know they have great tradition, and just upsetting those guys would be great for the program and great for the football team.
Their offense has been a little bit inconsistent throughout the year, but at the same time, they got some weapons over there. What are you guys seeing so far on film?
Oh, as the whole nation knows, they have weapons, like you said. Everett Golson's a great athletic quarterback. He really creates for those guys. They have a great running back in Sierra Wood, and their passing game complements their running game with that great tight end that they have. So we're really looking forward to the challenge, and just hopefully we'll be able to stop those guys.
I know you were talking to Brian here about the biggest crowd that you probably played in front of is Clemson or whatnot. What's it going to be like for the majority of these players who have not played in front of a crowd like that to, calm those nerves or whatever before you even get out on the field?
Like I said, just they have to cope with the moment, you know what I'm saying? It'll be a great environment, they'll be loud, they'll be screaming at you. I'm sure they'll talk a whole bunch of junk, but after you get your first bit of contact, whether it's on special teams, defensively or offensively, you'll be able to get adjusted to the game.
They're undefeated, okay? They're ranked number 3 in the country, but they've shown some, chinks in the armor. You know what I mean? They've escaped a couple of games. Is that sort of kind of give you guys hope that they're not unbeatable?
All right, yes, it does, definitely. Being that they had a close game with BYU and Pitt and teams of that nature, but it also tells us that we'll be close right in the game with them every year. Last year we were in the game with them, as everybody knows, but maybe a few miscues that we had prevented us from winning that game, and they pulled out the win. And that's what great teams do. Great teams pull out the wins, and as they've done week in and week out, they fought hard and won the game. So, we're really looking forward to this challenge, and hopefully we'll be able to pull out this stuff.
How does the fact that you guys played them last year, does that sort of take a little bit of the mystique away? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. It really does take a little bit of mystique, being that they have a lot of the same guys coming back, and being that we have a lot of same guys coming back too. We got a lot of playing experience against those guys last year, but the only difference is that we're going to be in South Bend, so that's going to be a little different experience.
Playing the role of the spoiler, they're number 3 in the BCS, potential trip to the national championship game on the line. Talk about playing the role of the spoiler as a source of motivation for you guys.
That's the thing. It's been our motivation all year. I feel like week in, week out, we're probably picked to lose, and we just have to play with that chip on our shoulder every week. I feel like, and against ranked team, whether it's Clemson or Florida State, we really have to show up this week, defensively, offensively, special teams. We have to pull together a collective effort and just execute it, just like I know we can.